I'm Mark.
I'm Alan.
I'm Amory.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Marley.
Welcome to Whataburger, the home of the A1 Thick and Hearty Burger, served 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We as a consumer are constantly greeted with a familiar voice from a local burger joint during the lunch hour. We sit in our cars and shout orders at a metal box. We look forward to specials and value sizing our fries and our drink just so we can. But just how significant is an order from Whataburger? The fast food industry is constantly growing as establishments on average are grossing $2 million or more, according to Forbes.com. We may not all realize, but fast food or a quick bite to eat is a major part of our daily routine. If you think back over the past week and count the amount of times you order from a fast food restaurant, you might be surprised. According to Eric Schlossler, on average, 1 out of every 4 people will eat out every day. In a world of 7.3 billion people, as charted by the U.S. Census Bureau, 1.825 billion of those 7 billion consume fast food on a daily basis. This raises my question. Should the government regulate fast food? Today, I'm going to inform you of the positive and negative effects of the government regulation on fast food. I have done extensive research on the topic at hand from various media outlets. I will do this by informing you of the studies performed that prove body mass index is directly related to the amount of fast food transactions. Secondly, I will talk about government control of fast food that will lead to a decrease in heart disease, a decrease in cancer and diabetes. Third, I will talk about how Americans have free will to decide on their lifestyle and eating choices. And finally, I will talk about how it's important for states to benefit from sales tax placed on fast food. So, if 1.825 billion people are eating out every day, what does that do to our body mass index as a whole? Health fanatics around the world constantly preach the importance of a well-balanced diet. These individuals shun the idea of fast food options due to their unhealthy side effects. The more fast food one consumes, the more likely they are to become obese, raising their body mass index percentage. According to a study conducted by J Urban Health, location of fast food restaurants compared with an access to vehicles show a distinct trend in an increased BMI. The study states total restaurants concentration was associated with a higher BMI, but what is considered an unhealthy body mass index? According to information gathered by publichealth.org and the CDC, a 5'9" man or woman weighing between 125 pounds and 168 pounds should have a body mass index roughly between 18.5 and 24.9. The National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Disease published a study in 2012 that states about 69% of Americans are considered to be overweight. With this being said, should a higher authority manage diets of American citizens in order to control obesity? As the percentage of overweight Americans rise, an increase of health issues follows. A healthy lifestyle promotes a strong body with a healthy body processes. However, the addition of fast food to one's diet can hinder that process. According to a study conducted by Dr. Hurt, Dr. Kaluzik, Dr. Buchanan, and Dr. McClave, obesity is associated with a higher incidence of the number of diseases, including diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and cancer. This gives a link from fast food consumption to severe issues. If regulations existed to deter unhealthy eating and promote healthy eating, the country could experience a decrease in obesity percentages. Such regulations could diminish the amount of clinical patients who suffer from coronary heart disease. According to the National Heart, Blood, and Lung Institute, chronic heart disease is a condition where the arterial walls of the coronary artery have a buildup of plaque that leads to decreased blood flow to the body as well as an increased risk of heart attack. Government aid to regulate the fast food industry could have a positive effect on the country. In addition to regulations having a positive impact on the citizens of America, these same regulations could do damage. According to Statista.com, the fast food industry revenues about $190 billion a year. This income is also taxable, which gives states and local economies a boost due to their popularity of fast food establishments. An increase in regulations could hinder the amount of profit made yearly by the fast food industry. The drastic drop would not only hurt taxable income, but could affect employment, increasing the unemployment rate. In 2012, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released a study that stated the food and beverage industry is responsible for 4.4 million jobs in America. Increased regulation could jeopardize the overall economy if companies had to downsize locations due to extra fees and taxes placed by the government. The fast food industry creates jobs and a significant amount of taxable revenue. The consumer is responsible for the future of fast food. Finally, consumers have the ultimate choice when it comes to eating habits and preferences. According to the Consumer Bills of Rights put in place by the Kennedy administration, states that consumers have the right to choose from a variety of products by different companies. The Act protects citizens from being forced to buy one product or support one company. Thus being said, it is the determination of the buyer to be healthy or not. Whether a person is obese or optimal weight, only one person is directly affected by the actions of one, themselves. After exploring facts from several reputable sources, I have informed you on the pros and cons of government regulation of fast food, the direct effect of fast food consumption on body mass index percentages, the possibility of major health issues from excessive consumption, the need for taxable revenue from the fast food industry, and consumer rights. All of these things present a critical issue to the topic. I hope after hearing these ideas you have a broader idea of the positive and negative effects of regulation. The ultimate choice is ours. Do we continue as we are, or do we demand for a change?